He chose one day.
Stop.
What that also means is this.
Stop.
When God commands you to love him with all your heart, with all of your mind, what he means is he wants you to love him all of your life, but especially on his day. This is where you come. This is how you come, according to the word of God, to show him the love that you have for him. Committed Christians worship in a very Christ-centered way, but they're present and they're punctual. Secondly, committed Christians are marked by their commitment to generous stewardship. To generous stewardship. This is where if we were to drop a pin on carpet, we would hear the pin right now. Because this is how we typically measure. This is how God measures our loyalty. He says no one can serve two masters. Either he's loyal to one or he's loyal to another. He says where your heart is, your treasure, there your heart will be also. So it's really in our generosity. If you ever wanted to pull out a litmus test of your Christian commitment, just look at your wallet. Here's a question to consider. If an atheist were to ask you, or rather if an atheist were to know that you were a Christian based on your generosity to God, what would it reveal to them? If someone who did not believe in God were to look for evidence that you are a Christian by looking at your generosity, would they be convinced? Or would they say to you, listen, I don't believe in God either? The second mark of a committed Christian is evidenced by your generosity towards God. The evidence of your commitment, your trust, is not just in your generosity in returning the tithe, but it's in your generosity in returning the offering that comes after the tithe. You know, sometimes we think that when we give back the tithe to God, that God does a backflip, he throws confetti. No, that's his stuff. What really gets God excited is when you speak love with the offering. Here's where it will hit you if you're not as committed as you should be. That means during the summer months, you ought not to get in debt owing God money. Y'all know what happens during the summer months for those who struggle with their commitment. What happens during the summer months is we take God's money and we bless somebody who graduated. We take God's money. We bless somebody who had a birthday. We take God's money and we go on vacation to finance our pleasure. We take God's money and we do back to school shopping. Listen, you don't have to say amen. I know I'm in the house. Right? Don't get in debt during the next couple of months owing God money. I almost want to say rob somebody else, but I ain't going to say all that.